Hey Shades, Joey Shaw here, all in on 2026.
I'm pretty sure Joey Shaw just blew up some ears. That one was pretty loud. All in on 2026. That poor guy, he's all down in 2026. He's been down since the October crash, but yeah, so I got the four monitors up. I have the I have a Thinkorswim open on my phone to punch in orders. So let's get the show on the road. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. One of my monitors just disconnected. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, I got the four monitors up. Let's see what today brings. We expected this crash. I was telling everyone, hey, government shutdown, partial shutdown, it doesn't matter if we shut down in any way. I mean, we should just get a rinse and repeat of last time, which is we crashed, which is exactly what happened over the weekend. So today is going to be very interesting. Are buyers going to show up, or are we just going to continue what happened on Friday for stocks? So I'm eyeing ONDS, Riot stock, and I already forgot the other one. ONDS, Riot stock, Apld for sure. Those are the three that I have my eyes on today. I'll probably add 100 shares of ONDS here at around 10, stop loss at 10, 9.99, something like that. Not going to add anything big. I don't know the stock very well, how it likes to behave, the volatility it brings, so I kind of have to go with a small position and a stop loss. If I knew it very well, like Apld, then I no stop loss needed, but I don't know this stock. I just like to set up in the key levels that it has here at 10. What else? I mean, yeah, ONDS, I don't know why the chart's not showing. Did my internet just take a dump? No. ONDS, right at this trend line support. The biggest question is it going to hold here, or is it just going to come down, right? So probably, again, I'm going to buy 100 shares as a starter. A starter just means, hey, I'm going to put in 100 shares, and that way if it doesn't hold here, then I just take a small $30, $40 loss. No big deal, right? Just a small starter position. And then we'll pile on if it actually holds this trend line. We'll see what actually happens. Let me look at the EMAs again. I believe we have EMA support somewhere around here. Yeah. So you can see even the EMA, like today's a big day for ONDS. So ONDS, got my eyes on that. Riot stock, you know what? I'm probably just going to buy 100 shares here in pre-market. I don't care. If it drops lower, it drops lower. I don't care. Actually, I know Riot stock like the back of my hand. I trust that one. So I'm just going to punch in an order right now. I don't give a damn. Because I know that stock. I've been trading Riot stock for 4 years now. I know it like the back of my hand. I know how it likes to move, behave, etc. Whereas ONDS, I just found out about it, a month ago. I'm just not going to give it the same treatment. Which makes sense, right? The more you get to know a stock, the more you trust it. The more you get to know its patterns, etc. Where's my account? Right here. Okay. So we should be good here to buy. Now, you know what? I'll just wait for market open. Yeah, I'll wait for market open. Never mind. But yeah, let's go. NVTS and Soundhound. Same. Caden Wagner. Same. Yeah, Riot and Apld. Apld, I'm hoping it continues to tank here. I don't want it to hold 32s. I'm hoping it tanks. I want it at least under 30. We'll see what happens. Yeah, ONDS is already up 4% in pre-market. Why is it up 4%? Has entered definitive agreement. Oh, they got a nice little thing going on. on. Awesome. So that makes sense why it's moving already. BBAI, I'm not buying BBAI. I'm not. I'm done with BBAI for now. So yeah, I'm done with BBAI. That one's not doing much of anything. All right, let's go to the 3-minute time frame and let's just start punching in orders here. Where's Riot stock? Yeah, Riot stock is the first one I want to load. Let's add 100 shares here real quick. And by real quick, I should have already had this up and ready. Buy 100. I don't need a limit order. Just hit that market order. If it goes down, it goes down. I don't care. It's already nice and discounted from highs. Although ideally I would want it at under 10. Come on, fill me. Why isn't it filling me? I'm a little. So I'm alerting it right now. Riot, 100 shares. And I got filled at 15.05. Awesome. Everyone, boom. If it goes down, it goes down. I don't care. Don't care. If it drops to 14, I'll let another 100 shares. I'm just gonna disperse. I'm just gonna buy 100 shares every dollar it goes down. That's gonna be. I'm not gonna try and time anything. Just every dollar that this goes down, 100 shares. I'm not going to be greedy and be like, oh no, I'm going to add 50K right here. No. Let's spread out our buys. Yeah, I like Riot stock. Apld, please tank. Please, I want this. Let me look at the two. Okay, yeah. Please come down to low 30s. If it comes down to 25 and under, that would be ideal. That would be at the purple line. The purple line is at 25. So I think, who was it who said the purple line was at? Alex Petrosky, you said that the purple line was at $20 or $18 for, you said it was at $19 for Apld. I don't know what average you're using, but it's not the right one. Yeah, you're using the moving average, which is at 19, but I'm using the purple line, which is up here at 25. So it can absolutely, if it doesn't hold here, if it does not hold this support today, it can absolutely come down to 25 because it's a volatile. So I want this under 30 at least. So I'm just going to have to wait. If it doesn't go down, whatever. I mean, I'm buying Riot anyways. I'm already in the green on Riot. We'll see how it works out today. Today's going to be a very interesting day. It's possible we get a nice little bounce and then we just tank tomorrow. So Riot, Soundhound. I mean, I think we just keep dropping. ONDS, trying to hold here. It's trying to hold. I'm watching it here. It's just, I'm going to wait and see if it comes down. Let's see, how low do I want this? I think I want this, it came down to 982. Yeah, so there's big support, I believe. Let me check the 2 hour. Yeah, this thing is still stuck in a downtrend. Yeah, 7, 9, yeah, 9. Yeah, 980 to $10 would be, that's where it bounced off of as well. We'll see if it wants to come down or not. Let's see if we get our signal, at least something. Either it's going to come down and we buy at the support level, or it's going to give us a signal here and it's going to pump. Or it doesn't go anywhere today and we just take a small loss, whatever. No big deal. Yeah, I said yesterday in the Discord I was going to buy 100 shares of Riot right off the rip. I like that one. That one's made me, I don't think have I taken a loss on Riot? It's been a long time, I think. It's been years, right? It's just it's too good. Good morning, y'all. Shout out to Saver of the Skies, RR, LV Stock, Rich Tech Robotics. What about it? I mean, Rich Tech Robotics is just going to follow the market. So if the market tanks, it's going to tank. If the market rallies, it's going to rally. But I would not be... let's just see what happens, man. It's just one of those days. You just got to sit back. But I'm watching ONDS here. I want it down at like 980 to 10. Set a stop loss on my signal, and then either I take small loss or the position holds, right? Like if this is going to be the bottom, it shouldn't stop me out, basically. If it's not the bottom, it'll stop me out, and buy again tomorrow at whatever the next level. Yeah, we're not a big fan of holding bags. That's not a good strategy. I buy and then hold a big bag all the way down. If it doesn't work out, hell no. I want to see Serve Rip, Serve Robotics. Man, I'm hoping. You know what's funny is I just bought Riot and I'm hoping Riot tanks to $5. Serve. Oh yeah, Serve should come down. It's coming down to yeah, $9. 99.40 is going to be the next level. Then 8. That's something to keep an eye on. ONDS. It's trying to hold the trend line right now, isn't it? Yeah. It's trying to hold the trend line. Apld, come on down. Today's a day where you just sit back and cheer, like, come on down, bring it lower. Or rally. Either way, it's a win-win. I like discounts. ONDS, well, there's no signal here. I can't buy ONDS without a signal. This is some BS. Buying the dip and keeping my dollar cost average in Apld, RDW, ASTS, ONDS, and semiconductor ETF. Shout out to Tony V, buying some good stuff. Yeah, same thing. I'm pretty much just got a dollar cost average, but I have to wait on my signal. I might not even get a signal. This is kind of annoying. I need my signal. Without a signal, I'm just throwing money and hoping. I could buy some here at 10.68, stop loss at 10.5. And it would be, what, $20 loss? I could do that. If this is the bottom for today. RR got no contract with Microsoft. They heard their value. At least that's what I thought. I saw it in the news. I set up the purple line at the 200 on the WMA. What about Rigetti? Is it a scam too? Like Rigetti? I think Rigetti's it's a quantum stock that's going to move on hype. Like there needs to be quantum news, quantum hype. If there's no quantum hype, this is not going to go anywhere. I wouldn't call it a scam. It's more of a, it's just a pump and dump. You get in and you get the hell out with the profits when the hype comes around and pumps it up. But that's about it. Is this a bullish falling wedge? Maybe I'm missing some information here. Might be, maybe. Let me check. Confirm. Let me look at the hourly. Yeah, this is a big trend line support. Yeah, I mean, I'll buy some right here. Set a stop loss. Why not? If this trend line support's gonna hold, then it shouldn't come down. It shouldn't come down. So let me get my punch. Let me punch in the order real quick. Soundhound and RR are green. That's kind of funny to me. That's funny. Yeah, I'm still waiting on ONDS here to give me a signal, but it's not. I need my signal. The signal prevents me from A, chasing high, B, I buy the dip on the signal essentially, and C, my stop loss is nice and tight. So if there's momentum to the upside, I shouldn't get stopped out. I mean, the signal happened back here, by the way. This white line crossing the yellow line happened here. So you buy in, stop at the low, and just hold. So this thing is stuck here in this tight range at open. I'm watching everything else. Riot, I'm in the green on that one. On the shares that we bought, we could technically flip it for $20, but I mean, should we? Should we flip it for quick 20 just to make something? Yeah, we could flip it for $20. But I'm gonna wait and see if it goes down to. If Riot is volatile enough, it can go to 1550, and I can flip it for $50. $50 is better. Although technically I could flip it for $20 right now. That would be $20 in what, 10 minutes? That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see. Yeah, $50 adds up. Flipped. Let me see. I'm looking at the Discord. Yeah, so many people messaged me over the weekend, like, what's going on? Why is Bitcoin crashing? Why is everything going down? Is this a bear market? I think it's a bear market. I mean, the only time Bitcoin has behaved this way, and by this way I mean it created a leg down, a second leg. It was a bear market. Here it went sideways, pumped, sideways, pumped, sideways, pumped. The last time it crash sideways, second leg down. That was the bear market of 2022. Crash sideways, second leg down, just getting started basically. And people have been saying it's going to go to 50K, 40K, whatever. Who knows? We don't know. What we do know is we can still make money in a bear market if you know what you're doing, if you know what to look for. ONDS, I needed to show me some strength here to the upside. I need this breakout. I'll buy instead of stop at the trendline support. That's a good play right there. Where's Riot? All right, guys, I flipped Riot stock. I just flipped it here at 15.26, $20 in 10 minutes. Cool. Just a quick flip. I'll buy back in on Riot if it comes down. I want to see if it comes down. Wow, it came down as low as 1480. So if it comes down again, I'll buy some more and just keep flipping it. Might as well. See, there's still money to be made. Again, you just got to have good timing and have a strategy. ONDS doing nothing. Nothing is happening right now. Nothing at all. Apld, are you tanking, please? Please come down. The lower, the better. You want stocks to be cheap so you can make more money on the way up. Oh, ASTS, is this tanking? Oh, yeah, this is, if this doesn't hold here at 104s, if this doesn't hold 100, it can tank. I'm going to be looking to short sell that one. That's why I have it on my watch list. But it has to break down here in this out of this tight range to the downside. This one, every time it creates a high, tanks, high, tanks, high, tanks. And it's got like 40% downside after reaching a high. So, all right, let me check ONDS again. Is it doing anything? No. Nothing is happening today. So far. I was expecting us to tank. Why is Rich Tech Robotics green? Did they have news or? Oh, nothing. Probably people just buying the dip. The problem is buying the dip today. What if you get screwed? Like, what if you buy RR today and it just keeps tanking? Who knows, right? We don't know. SoFi coming down to low 20s as I predicted. So, let it come down. Don't be hasty, as Treebeard would say. Or is it Gandalf? It's one of those two. This is looking... Wait, we pumped here at open, which makes me think we're going to pump at open and then sell off the rest of the day. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know if anyone else thinks that, but that's what I'm thinking. Classic pump at open, then sell off rest of the day. I've seen it before. What am I reading? All out on RR. Another day, another trade. Shout out to that guy. He bought RR, made some money, then bought RR again, and then just decided to get out. Yeah, no, I did not think Rich Tech Robotics would tank the way it did. Well, then again, I mean, silver dropped, what, 30%? Gold dropped a lot, too. So it was just an overall crash. Nothing you can do when everything crashes hard like that. This is a very mute. So far, it's very mute today. I was expecting, like, we were just going to spike straight down. I wonder how many people are scared. Oh no, no, not more red. Please stop going down. I'm down 50% in most of my positions. This happened to me last time there was a bear market, and eventually it came back up for me. Shout out to Mr. Sergeant Don't holding a big bag on all of his stocks. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it is though. In a bear market, everything crashes. Of course you're going to be in the red. It would be weird if everything's crashing and you're in the green and you're holding long positions. That doesn't make sense. You're supposed to be in the red if you're holding long. Well, you don't think I'm in the red on some stocks? Yeah, I am. I mean, that's expected. Although I don't know why you're holding 50% down on your stocks. What did you buy? You must have bought at the top on a lot of stocks. That's what that means. He's the type of guy to buy silver at the top, and then now it's down 50%. How much you want to bet? USAR pumped, but it's already selling off. Yeah, USAR is literally a pump and dump. I've seen that happen so many times. Literally, if you buy USAR, you just got to get in and get the hell out with the money. Yeah. Yeah, man, if anything, that's a short. If anything, that's a short. That guy from Mars. This is my first time seeing every stock I hold in the red. And by a good percentage. Well, welcome to the bear market of 2026. Or I guess it started in late 2025. That's kind of, if you're holding any long positions, you're gonna be in the red. Like, it's like, that's kind of, you should see every stock in the red. That's kind of, you know, that's expected. Especially because this is the second crash. The first crash started in October, so. Somebody get me a Wendy's application. Why? Did you lose a lot of money? Wendy's application. So yeah, I mean, ONDS right now, it's going sideways at least, but a lot of other stocks are just starting to. Whoa, what the hell happened to Riot? Riot just decided to pump again? Interesting. Riot stock's about to come back up for the shares that we bought at 1570, because we bought 120 shares at 1570. So if it wants to go up, cool. If it wants to go up, cool. Let me check the 1 minute time frame. Okay. Wait, let me check the 15 second. What is the 15 second showing? Well, no. It still has quite. It can still come down to 15. If it comes down to 15, I'll buy some. Get ready to buy right now. I'm gonna I'll buy back in at 15. I don't care if it. I told you. I'm just gonna I'll flip it over and over again. I don't care. Let's see if we can make like $50 in 30 minutes. That's not bad at all. That's $100 an hour total. 100 shares. I'm punching it in. I just have to, I have to just get ready. I mean, like I said, people were asking me, can you still make money in a bear market? Hell yeah. You just have to have good timing. In a bull market, you don't need good timing. Everything just keeps going up. So that's why everyone's a genius in a bull market. Interesting to see Riot trying to go green. Another date, another trade. BBAI under $5 right now. BBAI. BBAI. Oh yeah. No. I'm not buying that garbage. People keep asking me about BBAI. I'm done with it. It's been trash. There's better opportunities. Apld, Riot. Yeah. Like, those are just examples, but it just hasn't pumped. ONDS pumped, RDW pumped. You need to focus in a bear market, in a crash, you need to focus on the ones that are getting news and pumping. This is trash. People keep asking me over and over again, what about BBAI? I'm like, it's finished. It's over. It's time to move on. There's other opportunities elsewhere. Ever since they announced the authorized shares increase Ever since they made that announcement, this thing died. I'm sure some people do not want to hear that, but yeah, it's not behaving like a good boy. It's not behaving like a good boy. ONDS, let's see if it comes down to 980 to 10. Let's see if it comes down. It's at 1050 right now. It's just holding here in this range. 15-second time frame already give a signal, but I'm not gonna. No. Apld, where's Riot? Look at Riot turning green. Look at that. Well, I'm not getting a signal, so I can't buy anything right now. Welcome to the bear market of 2026. This is what separates the weak from the strong. I mean, the weak and the strong. And it could get much worse, so be ready. Shout out to Joey Shaw with the advice. He's very good at holding deep in the red. He's been holding deep in the red since MSTR tanked from $400. It's at 137, I think. So he's definitely, his account went from like 90K to like 10K or 5K, something ridiculous. He's absolutely destroyed. Netflix looks like bullish MACD divergence since mid-December, also approaching weekly. Yeah, weekly 200 WMA is definitely, I think it's right there, no? It's right at it, if I recall. Hey, by the way, Riot stocks, it's about to come up for our shares that we bought at 1570. So, this is, aren't you glad we bought some? Netflix. What divergence on what time frame? Because I see no divergence. It's right at the purple line on the weekly, which is a big deal. We'll see if it holds monthly time frame. I don't see any divergence at all on the MACD. No, I don't see divergence. I just see. No, I don't see any. I don't see anything. Soundhound is at the bottom. Soundhound, no. I hope Soundhound drops to 6. It should drop more. Is today going to be a nothing day? It's already about. I mean, at 9 o'clock we're about to find out. But so far it's been a nothing day. Nothing's happening. Let me check the news. So we got Alphabet earnings, Palantir earnings. Palantir earnings is going to be interesting. Coinbase is down, MSTR is down, Bitfarms. Okay, I don't see any news here. Wait, we just got news on Netflix. Warner Brothers shareholder vote on Netflix is likely to be held in March. So that's going to be interesting. Tom Lee's added BMNR. Tom Lee's a nutcase. Don't listen to that guy. That guy's just going to tell you, yeah, buy more. He's basically Joey Shaw, but Asian, I guess. On the daily, Netflix on the daily time frame. I'm looking at the daily. Let me see. Let me just check the longer term. I can see that it's the momentum to the downside seems to be dying down. That's what it seems to me. That's the only thing I'm seeing. I don't see divergence. I don't see divergence, but what I do see is this is steeper than this. So that means the fact that the momentum is getting less steep. That means yeah. Seems like the might be bottoming out soon. If we're just paying attention to the MACD. Let me check the weekly RSI. I'm curious about the weekly RSI. I still hold my Netflix, but let me see. How the hell, I don't even know where to get the RSI. How the hell do I even, I forgot how to add indicators. How do you forget to add indicators? Is this, no, that's not it. There it is. Let's add the RSI in here. Oh yeah, that is oversold as hell. Actually, it's right. This is where you would want to buy. This is the last time it came down this low was way back in this huge crash. It's literally at RSI support right now. Like the lowest it's gone to, I think. Yeah, this is basically where you want to buy right now. Look at that. Holy crap. Netflix is it's a buy on the RSI. And the fact that the MACD is showing potential for a turnaround is very interesting. So it's at RSI support. I think it might. I mean, it's at the purple line too. That's a buy signal if I've ever seen one. I already hold shares, but I'm not gonna add more, so I'm good. I'm good. But if anyone's not in Netflix, you know, you'd have a $40 average lower than mine. Let me put it that way. So yeah, it's not a bad buy opportunity right now. It's literally at RSI support on the weekly. Jesse Darnell. Yeah, this week will be nothing. Yeah, that's kind of what I don't want nothing. I want something. You either go up or down. The SPI is a good secret stock. I think Netflix is starting to lose money. Everyone I know is canceling the subscriptions. Everyone you know? Man, you must know a lot of people. You must know like a million people, because it would take quite a lot. You must know a lot of people, like a lot, and a lot, like thousands, to make a dent. Because just 10 people canceling that doesn't mean anything. So hopefully you're right, because that's a lot of people, Jesse Darnell. That's a lot of people you got to know. I don't know how you have time to talk to 10,000 people telling you that they're canceling their subscription. And I don't know. I mean, maybe they could be lying to you. Who knows how many of those are actually following through? Because some people just talk the talk but don't walk the walk. Always easier to yap than to actually follow through. So, that sounds like BS to me is what I'm saying. In fact, because you said that, I'm going to buy a Netflix subscription. I'll buy 2. No, I'm kidding. But what ASPI? When people make general statements like that, yeah, man, everyone I know is canceling. Man, you better know like 10,000 people. Then you're going to put some kind of dent at least. That's 10,000 people you had to talk to and have that same conversation. Yeah, I'm canceling my Netflix subscription. That's what? We can even do the math. Let's make fun of this guy. Why not? So he talked to 10,000 people. It takes about, let's say, 10 seconds, small little chat. Let's say 20 seconds. Okay, so 0.20, and we'll do some quick math here. Goddamn. This guy's got time. He's got lots of time. Oh, wow. 2,000. That's a lot. Yeah, because essentially what you did is waste hours of your time just talking to people going, yes, I'm canceling my Netflix subscription. Like, wait a minute. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. There's no way you got the kind of time to be like, everyone I know, either you know very little people or you're full of it. All right, jokes aside, I had to mess with someone today. I'm pissed. Come on. Go down or go up. Do something. Well, at least Riot stock. Let's buy back into Riot stock. Did it finally do something here? Oh yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down, guys. Get ready. Let's see. Am I going to get my signal soon? Should be getting my signal. I'm going to add another 100. I don't care. I'm about to alert here. It should come down 1520. Yeah. I told you guys I was going to add when it comes down to 15s, and it's exactly what I'm doing. Now, if it's going to go sideways today, I'm just going to keep flipping it. Might as well. Because if I just buy and it just goes sideways today, I'm making no money at that point. My Sybil position average is now 0034. That's lower than mine. My Sybil average is 005s. just under 10K USD. I'm more than happy to be patient and wait till fall 2026. The Nvidia in my tax-free account is flat. Same. My nutrients up 15%. Congratulations on eating well, man. Shout out to Thunderbird. That guy just said his nutrients are up 15% from January. So I'm glad you're eating better, man. New year, new me. Same thing. I've been eating blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. Just throwing them in the blender. That's what I'm drinking right now. So I've been eating healthier, and it feels much better when you eat nothing but berries. I don't know why, but I just feel better. I just do. So shout out to you, man. I am also up like 30% on my nutrients, eating very good, and I'm taking my Amazon Basics multivitamin. And I'm also low on magnesium, so I bought some magnesium. So shout out to that guy, man. Today I'm just in the mood for being for being sarcastic. No shit, LMAO. It's the fact that people aren't watching Netflix. I don't know about all that. And comment sections, I see they are doing the same thing. Yeah, but like I said, it's easier said than done. A lot of people, you know, they like to talk, but they don't walk the walk. Let me see. Riot stock is it? Oh, it's at our signal. Cool. Let me punch in the order. Let's see what I get. Feel that I'm about to hit enter. Boom. All right, got filled at 1525 here on Riot stock. Let's see if we can flip it for money. Might as well. Like, what else am I gonna do today? Sit around and do nothing? Come on. Gotta make something today. I mean, I think I'm technically in the green on my Nvidia shares, right? Not my Nvidia shares, my Nvidia calls. No, my covered calls on Nvidia are in the green. Yeah, we can buy back the Nvidia covered call for, holy shit, we can buy it back for quite some money. We can buy it back, yeah, we can buy it back for like $100. Holy crap, it ain't that much. Yeah, we can make 142 quick bucks right now if we close the covered call from that we made last week. Might as well. That way at least we're making something. At least we'll be up like what, 100 or 200 bucks on Monday. A great start to the day. Just a great start to the day, guys. We might as well. Might as well. So yeah, I just alerted here at 1525 at the purple line on the 15-second time frame. So yeah. I wanted to move at least, well, I'll just sell it right now. Why not? I'll just take the 10 cents. I should have added bigger. I forgot that with this strategy, I have to add bigger. I have to add like triple the position to really make significant amounts. I forgot about that because I'm using a different strategy right now. Yeah, I just dumped it here at 1535 for 10 bucks real quick. But I have to add a bigger position. That's the one thing I forgot for this strategy. Because you're trading a 15-second time frame, so you're supposed to get in and get out within like 5 cents, 10-cent move. So there we go. We're up 30 bucks. Let's buy back that option. Let's buy back the option here for a $100 and $140 profit. Might as well. Let me buy it back here. Yeah, let's buy back the option. Close position. Let's buy it back at 0.28. Let's see if we get filled. All right, I think I got filled at 0.28. Let me just check. Did it get filled yet? No, not yet. It just punched in the order. Maybe I'm being greedy. Maybe I should just edit. Oh, no, it got filled. Okay, guys, I got filled at, yeah, 0.28. So we made quite some money. We made 140 bucks on that. So selling that covered call on Friday was a good idea. Sold the covered, or bought back the covered call. Bought back the Nvidia covered call for 140 big ones. Big ones. 140 big ones at everyone. 0.28 out at 0.28. So there you go. Up 170 bucks in. Up 170 bucks in 34 minutes. Let's see if we can squeeze more out of the market. This sucks. This is what sucks about crashes is it's not you just gotta, again, you gotta have timing. Let's see if Riot stock wants to come back down to the around 1525s, and we'll just buy again and rinse and repeat. If it's just gonna go sideways today, might as well abuse that. ONDS, let's look at ONDS again. Is it just doing nothing? Yeah, it's let's see if it comes down to 9s. I want it at 980. See if it finds support there. Apld, no, just sideways, sideways, sideways. Everything's sideways. I think today might be literally a sideways day. Is anything in the big green? Nothing on my watch list is big green. I'm assuming everything is selling off. Yeah, Apld, I have 2 sold puts at 31 strike, so I'm not going to buy. I'm just going to see if I get filled on the sold puts. If not, I can buy back the puts at a profit. So it's a win-win either way. Soundhound, we're just going to hold a position on that. We're not concerned. SoFi, I want to see if it comes down lower. I kind of want it at 20, like 20. Because that's where we have support coming up. Right here, we got a lot of support down here at 20s. So, yeah, and this thing just went under the 200 moving average. So if anything, maybe it goes up above and touches it and then comes down lower. That's at least what I'm hoping for. Let's see, Riot stock, are you going to give us another opportunity here or what? Do you guys like when I talk to the stock and tell it to, you know, get down here, you bitch? Come on down to Papa. I mean, we could sell another covered call on NVIDIA. Let me check. We could sell another one 2 weeks, 3 weeks expiration, and then we can buy it back for a profit if it decides to tank some more. We could do that. We might as well make money to the downside. Yeah, it's just sideways here. 187. If I were to sell a covered call, we can go 2 weeks out and then buy it back at a profit. We can do that. I'm just coming up with ways to make money on the fly, guys. You just gotta bear with me here. I don't like the way this is looking. This looks like a shoulder, head, and shoulder. So maybe we're gonna come down to 15s again. Low 15s. Now let me sell another NVIDIA covered call, and then we'll just buy it back. Although it kind of looks like an ascending triangle here. Let me check the options chain. Let me check the options chain. All right, let me read the chat because I've been busy just looking for plays. I'm in the green on my NVIDIA, enough to buy a coffee and croissant. How much are the coffee and croissant? Croissant? Adding more Soundhound, Mike Fam. No, I'm not adding more Soundhound. I'm good with what I hold. If you want to add more power to you. I think buying it at 8 is fine, but 6 is where I might consider it. But I'm kind of happy with what I have now. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of like I'm good. I got my fill. Let me put it that way. You know, I don't want it too much sugar, I guess. All right, let me look at the options chain here. We're gonna sell another covered call. One. We're gonna have to sell it 2 weeks out. So wait, what? What is this? Am I crazy? Let me check something. When is 2 weeks out? The 13th, maybe 20th, February 20th, because that's when our Apld sold puts would expire. Where's February 20th? So yeah, we would target February 20th with a strike of 200. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Or wait, can we? Should we? No. Yeah, 200 strike. 200 strike. If it goes to 200 plus, we can make 250 on the shares being called away. Plus the 200 premium, that's 450. If we buy back the contract because it tanks, then we can make another 160. Oh, yeah, why not? All right, so we're selling another covered call on NVIDIA. If you guys know me, I love selling covered calls on NVIDIA because it's just a money printer. We have 100% win rate right now on NVIDIA. All right, I got filled on the covered call. Let me alert it in the Discord. All right, just alerted it. Just alerted it. If this rallies to 200 plus, cool, we still make money. If it tanks, cool, we buy it back for 140 bucks again, and we just rinse and repeat. I mean, we make money either way. What's the problem? You got to have strategies like that where no matter what happens, there's money to be made. Here comes Riot. Let me check Bitcoin itself right now. Bitcoin, either it's going to come back up and retest 80s and then come down lower, create a new low, or it's just going to start going lower. So what do I do? Let me check. ONDS. ONDS doing nothing. I think I might have to end the stream. I mean, there's not much happening. We made 170 bucks in 33 minutes. That's about it. That's all we can do. We're getting a signal right now on the 3 minute. So Riot might drop lower. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Gonna drink some water. RR coming back down on 3 minute time frame. I do not trust RR. Honestly, if the market's gonna continue crashing, just let everything come down. Right now, really, you just want to get in and out with flips and selling covered calls to buy them back at a profit, or the share price goes up and you make money on the premium. So you win either way is what we're looking for. RR going down. Options chain has more expirations per week now. Yeah, I was noticing that too. DGAS. I noticed that. That's why I was a little confused. I'm like, wait a minute. The options chain has more expirations per week now. That was really weird. That weirded me out. That's why I was like, wait a minute, huh? Now it's kind of confusing because I was looking for weekly and I'm like, wait a minute. I had to check like the date here on the bottom right hand corner because I'm like, wait, when is the 19th? I mean the 20th? Like, huh? When is the next like 2 Fridays? I was a little confused. Kind of threw me off a little bit seeing that many options chains. When did that happen is what I wonder. When did they add so many options chains? Whose idea was it to do that? That's just so crazy. What do you want? $10 premium every day? I guess. I don't. That's what I imagine. I'm gonna check right now again. I would not want to sell a 1 day covered call. Not me, at least. A 1 day covered call. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it a day. It's been almost an hour and it's been an absolute dud. We made 170 bucks in 30 minutes. Cool. There's really not much we can do if stocks are just gonna move like this. So I'll probably add another 100 shares here of Riot and then I'll call it a day. Yeah, even my watch list, there's not much happening. Buyers showing up, but it's not like they're showing up with strength. It's not like they're pushing everything way up. They're just nibbling, if anything, if you want to put it that way. They're just nibbling, giving it the old nibble. Yeah, I'm going to check the NVIDIA options chain real quick because I was thrown off by that. I have not seen that in ever. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Covered call. Sell to open. Yeah, you can sell covered calls every 2 days. Am I crazy? You can sell one for Wednesday and then one for Friday and then one for Monday. Is that what I'm seeing here? How much do you even get in terms of premium? You can sell one today for. Let me see. You can sell one today, expiring today for 39 bucks. Expiring Wednesday for 182 bucks. What? It seems weird. I'm just gonna stick to weekly on Friday. It's throwing me off. Must be something new. Yeah, the options chain has expiration dates for Monday, Friday, and Wednesday. I mean Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It seems. I'll have to look into that. See if there's strategies for that. But yeah, that's kind of it for today. Not much happening. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you made $107 real quick. Some of you probably made more because you go in with bigger share counts. I've noticed. Not whatever. We can't do anything if everything's not gonna pump. What can we do? We just gotta wait. I'll still alert in the Discord for the Discord members. I'll still be alerting, flips here and there. So just be on the lookout for that. Not much we can do. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day.